Hey guys, mahal everyone, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, this time with another video on Pokemon Masters. In this video, I have another fun team spotlight for you guys involving another team that I created that I've been working on and having a lot of fun with. Again guys, as you know, I've been having such a blast playing this game. It's really awesome that I'm able to play the soft release, and if you guys want details on how to be able to have access to the soft release, be sure to check out the links down below in the video description as well as the pinned comments, and there's also the pre-registration links for this game, so then that way you guys will be prepared by the time this game officially launches globally on August 29th. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into what this video is about. We're doing another team spotlight, so we're going to jump right into team right here. Edit team, and this is the team that I want to showcase today. It involves Maylene, who is a 3-star base, Lorelei, who I absolutely love. She's like OG Indigo Plateau Elite Four waifu. She's a 4-star base, and then afterwards 5-star base Phoebe. So I have been having some pretty good luck and RNG with my pulls, so I did get Phoebe added to my line of 5-star base sync pairs. So we're gonna go ahead and analyze each trainer and what their role is in this specific team, and I'll explain to you guys how I synergize this particular team comp. So we're gonna jump right into Maylene. Now, first of all, guys, Maylene for a 3-star base is absolutely insane. For a 3-star base, this character or sync pair is definitely worth investing some time in. So first of all, she's gonna be having a move Rock Smash. So it's a pretty standard move, 2 cost, 55 power, accuracy 100%, single target. It has a good chance of lowering the target's defense. Pretty good for softening up the target, so then that way they'll be able to, they won't be able to resist physical damage, as well. So pretty good move right there. Then afterwards she has Drain Punch, so this is a way for Maylene to be able to self-sustain herself. It has a pretty high power at 109. It restores the user's HP based on the amount of damage dealt to the target. So very cool, right? Now these are the ones that you want to take a look out for Maylene. So first of all, she has X Attack All. This sharply raises the attack of all allied sync pairs. Very, very powerful, especially for those sync pairs that like to use physical attacks, and because Maylene herself uses physical attacks, this is going to greatly benefit her. And then afterwards, she has her amazing Gloves Off. So what this does is it raises the critical hit rate of all allied sync pairs and makes their next attack a sure hit. So not only does she boost everybody else's crit, but that next attack is going to be a sure hit. So if you're using a sync pair in conjunction with Maylene, that let's say they happen to have a move that doesn't have very good accuracy, that attack is going to hit. And not only that, but they're going to be critting. So very, very, very powerful. That's an amazing, amazing support ability. And then afterwards, her sync move is going to be Fighting Sync Impact. It doesn't have any additional effects. It only hits one target, but hey, 240 attack power, not bad, right? And then finally, her passive skill, excuse me, is On the Rope. So what this does is it reduces the damage when the Pokemon is in a pinch. So if Maylene is like in a pinch, her HP is low, it's going to be reducing the damage that she receives from a physical hit. So the role on this team is for her to be able to boost everybody's attack and crit, and then also make sure that their next hit is going to be a sure hit. So now we're going to go on to the next member of this team, which is actually going to be our 5-star base, going to be Phoebe and Dusclops. They are an amazing sync pair. So the first move they have is Shadow Punch. It is a 2-cost move. It never misses, and it has 45. It has an okay power, but the fact that it never misses, great way to be able to build up, a surefire way to build up, the turn count, so then that way you're able to reach your sync move, much quicker. So pretty good right there, right? And then afterwards she has Double Edge. So it has a really high power of 167. However, it does damage it does damage Dusclops and Phoebe by 25% of the damage that they deal to the target. So you want to keep that in mind in case you're running Phoebe. And then afterwards she has Dire Hit All. So she sharply raises the crit rate of all allied sync pairs. So we have Maylene doing that, and then now we have Phoebe doing that for our team, which is pretty good. And then she has Unbreakable Bonds. So the lower that Phoebe and Dusclops HP is, the more that this move increases the attack of all allied sync pairs, and as well as the move gauge. So she has a way to essentially refill the move gauge and accelerate it, so then that way we're still taking more actions and we have a much faster chance of being able to access our sync moves. And finally, her passives are going to be Pass It On. So she transfers half the amount of the sync pair's raised stats to the sync pair that will switch in. So this is very, very useful for co-op. And then afterwards, she also has Vigilance. So she is protected from critical hits. So if you're fighting against an opposing team, for example, that likes to raise up their crit, and so then that way they can land critical hits, Phoebe and Dusclops are protected by that. So her role in this team is to help accelerate the move gauge with Unbreakable Bonds, provide more crit, and also boost up attack. And her Ghost Sync Impact is going to be just another single target move. It's 200 power, but hey, again, it's a pretty good sync move. 200 power is nothing to laugh at, right? All right, so then finally, the last member of this team is going to be our 4-star base. She's going to be, I think she's the star of the team. It's going to be Lorelei. So the interesting thing about Lorelei on this team is she actually uses special moves and not physical attacks, but at least both Phoebe and Maylene will benefit from the attack all. But this is the reason why Lorelei is the star of the team. So first of all, she has Ice Beam, right? Has a very small chance of leaving the target frozen. Decent power at 46 with an accuracy of 100. Pretty good, right? But here's where things start to shine with her on this team. Blizzard. 126 power, accuracy 70, right? Kind of low, right? Hits all opponents, it's AoE, never misses during a hailstorm, has a very small chance of leaving the target frozen. Now, if you combine this with Maylene's ability, Gloves Off, you use that, and then you use Blizzard, there's a great chance that Blizzard is going to crit, and it has a 100% chance of hitting because Gloves Off gives you that 100% accuracy. So this is the reason why I have Lorelei on this team, so then that way I take advantage of Blizzard being able to have a surefire hit with Gloves Off and then a chance to crit. And then afterwards she has X Speed, which boosts her speed, and as we know, speed stat in this game helps your move gauge move along a lot faster, so then that way you have access to your skills. And then she has Brace Yourself, which is pretty good. So the lower her HP is, the more that this move raises her defense, and it also makes her gradually heal herself. So then that way she could self-sustain with like a heal over time, and also she'll be taking less damage from physical hits. And finally, her passive skill is going to be Hostile Environment, so it raises a chance of inflicting status conditions with the additional effects of moves. So then that way, because she does have a low chance to freeze, she now has a little bit of a higher chance to do it, can come very in clutch, especially for really tough fights. And finally, she has Freezing Terror Blizzard, which is her sync move. It attacks one target. Its power increases if the target's already frozen. So very, very good. So this is the team that I'm also currently working on and building right now. I could essentially use somebody that starts up Hail with Lorelei, but I wanted to try something a little bit different, and I am going to show you guys how this team works live right here in a battle. So we're actually going to jump into Explore. We're going to go into a training area. Let's go ahead. Let's do a level up course again. Can always use more of the level up materials. And we're going to go ahead and fight Blaine. Okay, so we're going to take this party here against Blaine. We should be pretty good here. And let's just jump right into battle. And I'm going to put it at the regular speed, so then that way you guys get to see, you know, my thought process when I'm doing the battles for this team. Okay. Turn it off on, put it on regular speed. So we're going to open up with Maylene here. So Gloves Off. And then we're going to Blizzard and Dire Hit All. Boom! Critical hit. Nice. And we got one frozen already. Very good. X Attack All. Alright, we're going to Drain Punch on... we're going to try that Blizzard again. Nice. Okay, so we got one miss, but that's okay. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and increase our speed so that way our move gauge will fill faster. And let's actually use Unbreakable Bonds. That way we could boost up the move gauge. We're going to go ahead and use Gloves Off. And then we're going to Blizzard. All right, here we go. Let's see that Blizzard hit. And while that's happening, we're going to use another Dire Hit All and an X Attack All. Why not? Let's just go ahead and boost our stats. Taking more action, so then that way, you know, we'll be able to get closer and closer to our sync move. Boom! All right, so 2 Pokemon are out already, just like that. And let's go ahead and finish things off with Lorelei's sync move. Hopefully this will KO this Ponyta.
Prepare yourself.
Freezing Terror Blizzard, there we go. Nice. There we go. Very, very good. And we got that crit because of all the crit boosts that we've had from both Maylene and Phoebe. So as you could see, the team works pretty well. You know, I'm trying to think outside the box here. But again, one of the things that I love about this game is that all the sync pairs, there's so many different endless possibilities with teams that you could create when it comes to building, you know, that specific team comp that you want. So this is one of the reasons why I'm super excited about this game, and I'm having an absolute blast being able to play on the soft release. Again, guys, don't forget to check out the links to pre-register, and also if you want to find access to the soft release, so then that way you kind of get like a head start before the game comes out. Thank you guys again for watching my video on Pokemon Masters. There will be more. Once again, this is 40 the Broadway Saiyan. Stay tuned for my next video, and mahal, everyone.